If you're considering getting this electric spin scrubber, here are the top 3 things you need to keep in mind before you make your purchase. Number 1, does the scrubber actually remove tough stains fast with little effort? Number 2, does it have useful and secure attachments for different surfaces and cleaning jobs? Number 3, how is the battery life, durability, and overall value for the budget? Alright, so we're going to cover number 1 and number 2 at the same time because I want to illustrate how well this cleans different stains on different surfaces. So we have a rug, we have tile, we have wood, and we have a mirror. And I'm using different brushes to try to tackle these things based off of how I feel that they will perform. So for the rug, I'm going with this smaller brush because I don't want it to, go past beyond the area that I'm gonna clean. And then for the tile, I figured out that microfiber will probably be the best. And then for the wood, I'm not completely sure, so I'm gonna try this brush first and then try this second if this one doesn't work. And then for the mirror, I'm just using a regular sponge and I feel like it's gonna do a great job. And to keep things fair, I made a solution that is made up of water and dishwasher soap so that it's nothing elaborate and it's something you could find around in your household. So with all of that said, I am going to start with a rug. I'm going to go to tile, go to wood, and then finish up with a mirror. And we're going to see how well it cleans and how fast it cleans, or if it does a good job at all. So here we go. All right, here we go. Getting to work. Okay, I feel like I've done a pretty good job here. I didn't want to spend too long on it. I spent about roughly 60 seconds cleaning this, and I'm gonna wipe it down so we can see the job that it did. Okay, all things considered, I think it did a pretty good job. I do see still a little bit of the Sharpie left behind. Also, what I forgot to mention is that what I used Sharpie markers on these, so they're permanent marker. They're not meant to come off. So this thing is fighting an uphill battle. So I just want to clarify that. Now, with that said and considered, I still think this thing did a pretty good job to get the Sharpie marker off. And basically what I did is I put the Sharpie marker on and left it to dry. So this is not a fresh mark at all. So it did a pretty good job. Most of it is gone in about 60 seconds. And you can see that for yourself. Now we're going to jump into the tile and see how good of a job it does. All right, we're cleaning. Here we go. Okay, this thing, yeah, it did a great job. You can see it's already gone. It's awesome. I love it. Yep. And even I'll say this is probably 30 seconds. It took about 30 seconds for the Sharpie marker stain to come off of tile. So yeah, that's a slam dunk for me. All right, let's move on to wood floor, and I'm gonna try the brush first, but I really have a good feeling that this is probably what I should start with. I'll keep to the plan. All right, we're going in with a little bit of water. Here we go, we're cleaning. Okay, after a little bit, not bad at all, but yeah, like I anticipated, I think using a different, I think this would do a better job. So let's swap it and get to work and see what happens. All right, give it a little bit of water. Here we go. Oh yeah, yeah, nah, this is it. Yeah, I was right. I should have done this one first. Look at it, gone. Oh yeah, nah, this is what I had a feeling that I should have used this first. So if you buy this thing and you're trying to tackle tough stain on wood, use this. This will, because the wood can handle it. The wood can handle the scrubbing. So yeah, use this. It will come off really fast. Here we go, cleaning. Oh yeah, it's already done the job. It's done. Wow. Okay, let me stop this. All right, that's it. There you have it. Let me do a better job wiping this thing off. Like in less than 30 seconds, the mirror is clean. Like, look at it. I hope you can see it. Like, Done. The job's done. All right. So yeah, this thing blew me away. It did a great job, very fast. And the biggest takeaway here is it really comes down to the brush that you choose for the different surfaces and jobs that you're trying to do. So if you try one and it doesn't work, try something else, because something else might work better. That has been my experience with this thing, hands down. In terms of the battery life, this thing is rated to last you 90 minutes of continued use. Obviously, because of how fast this thing cleans, I do not anticipate any normal use in household lasting 90 minutes straight on. So it cleans very fast, it gets the job done very quickly, so you will never actually need to run it up that far, and it's easy to charge and fast to charge. So with all of that considered, I say the battery life on this thing is pretty solid. The overall performance of this thing is incredible. All right, so there you have it. I hope I have provided you enough information in this video to make the best decision for you. So get off the fence, go get it, try it right now, and I hope it ends up working for you like it has worked for me.